In honor of our heroes, lest we forget. Happy Remembrance Day. Hello YouTube fam, another great day today, and I am pretty sure that you all are doing great at your various homes or workplaces. It is all about Remembrance Day today. This day is celebrated in Canada every year, November 11th, and poppy is a sign for Remembrance Day. I got it right here. Anyways, we are not going to get into the history of this poppy today. It is all over online. You can just Google that and you'll be able to know the full history about this poppy. I have been reflecting so much about this day, and it's quite amazing how Canadians pause everything to honor these men and women who served and continue to serve Canada in times of war, conflict, peace. So this day is all about honoring the fallen and those veterans, like those who retire after serving in the military. I have these few questions that are so disturbing. Were these veterans comfortable after these conflicts or wars? Were they able to reunite with their families happily? Were they stress-free? These questions are so torturing, and that's why I decided to come today to share with you. So in today's video, I'll be talking about the struggles of these heroes or veterans and how the society, you and I, can help or support them and their various families. You are all welcome to this channel. It is Aging Happily with Hilda. Go ahead and subscribe to be part of this family. And if you are already a member of this platform, you are much appreciated. And I am pleased all the time to serve you with all the health, nursing, aging, caregiving, senior tips that you can think of, and much more. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hilda. I am a nurse and a health advocate with so much passion to promote the quality of life of our seniors. Each time I work with the seniors, they always tell stories about Remembrance Day, the First World War, the history of Canada, how things transpire, how these men and women sacrifice a lot for the liberation of our country. And all I can do is to cry with so much empathy, to shed tears, seeing or thinking of how or what these men and women went through for the liberation of Canada. Just before we get into those struggles of our heroes, I really want to plead with you to stand up for a minute and a half. So we sing the national anthem, just a sign of respect for these fellow men and women who served and continue to serve Canada. Oh, Canada, our home, our native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. We glowing heart, we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you so much for your time to sing the anthem with me. It feels so emotional reflecting on those words as you sing. And we are going to dive right away into those challenges that the veterans face when they leave the military. I will want to tell you that there is actually an administration, Veterans Administration, with the aim of facilitating life or making it easy for those people who leave the military to transition to life easily. However, it is not always easy as we think. They always face some challenges despite the effort that this administration is putting in place to ensure that they are happy after leaving the military. The very first struggle is unemployment. Many veterans, after leaving the military, find it so hard to get a job. And this is just because they go to the workforce or they join military just after graduating from high school, and they might not have had that time to study enough to educate themselves. That will give them that opportunity to be able to find something job-wise in various sectors. Well, just as I mentioned, the Veterans Administration is there, and they always look for a way to be able to make these veterans comfortable as far as job search is concerned. The second problem these veterans face is the relationship with themselves. Yes, they do a very good job serving the country, but they struggle so much with identifying themselves, like sense of purpose and identity. Some even have like self-esteem issues just because they no longer have those titles that they used to have. Another problem is homelessness. It is estimated that 30% of homeless people are veterans. I'm not too sure how true this statistics is, but just a disclaimer here, I am not working in a census department or in a population sampling, so just and this usually happens because of drug addiction or mental illnesses. Physical handicap is another struggle. While the veterans serve in the military, they sustain injuries like amputations, scars, disfigurement. All these physical disabilities cause them or make it so difficult for them to secure jobs for themselves. Some even have self-esteem issues. Poor mental health is another struggle. Depression and suicide rates tend to be high among those who serve in the military. And post-traumatic stress disorder and substance abuse cannot be left out as far as struggles for veterans are concerned. The last struggle is exposure to chemicals. So in the course of training and combat, most Canadian soldiers have been exposed to several toxins, and these tend to affect their overall health conditions. However, as I mentioned earlier, there are so many opportunities for those who would like to support or show appreciation for all these men and women who serve and as this. The very first thing is becoming a Legion member to support veterans year round. Making a donation to the Legion's Puppy Trust Fund at any Legion branch. Yes, I actually donated to be able to have this puppy that I have here with me. Saying thank you, this is very huge. Wearing a puppy, yes. Planting poppy seeds or growing a garden of remembrance. This is interesting. Inviting a Legion branch to make a presentation at school or community group. That's a great way to appreciate what these men and women did. Wearing or displaying commemorative items from the puppy store. Visiting the Canadian War Museum or local history museum. That is really, really interesting. What about volunteering to help veterans and much more? Like volunteering, that's huge. That's one of the things that I do when I have the opportunity. Especially, you want to take a moment now and then reflect on the freedoms and peace in your life, and to remember the men and women who served and sacrificed for all we have today. That is so touching, guys. Trust me. I have come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I urge you to share this video so that those who are not part of the family yet will be able to see all what we talked today and identify those struggles that the men and women who serve Canada went through. It is very, very important. Lest we forget. Happy Remembrance Day. Thank you so much again. It is always a pleasure, and I will talk to you soon.